Hey guys, it's Callie, aka Bumzagana. Well guys, it's that time. Not that time. It's that time to wash these colorful locks. A lot of people ask me so many questions on how I wash my hair, how I keep the color from fading, what products do I use, how often do I wash it, all of that good stuff. So today, I'm gonna talk to you about hair care. It has been about 3.5 weeks since I've had this hair color, and I've washed it a bunch of times already. I usually wash it about every 4 days. Today is the 4th day. So it's time to, wash this business. As you can see, the colors are holding up pretty well. Dirty hair. Oh my god, why is your hair so dirty? So the number one secret to keeping in colorful hair is wash it in cold water. Okay, maybe not ice cold water, because recently, even in California, it's a little brisk outside. And in our house, we do not have a working heater currently. So I tried to wash my hair the warmest part of the day, drink some hot tea beforehand sometimes to warm myself up a little. Yum! But for real now, you want to wash it in at least lukewarm water. Hot water will just take all of the colors out. A whole bunch of people tell me, oh, it comes out in like 2 washes. Yes, well, you're probably washing it in the shower 2 days in a row with hot water, and bye-bye hair. After all that work and time and probably money, you probably just want to wash it in cold water. It's always worth keeping in the rainbows. So yeah, cold water. Another thing is sulfate-free shampoo. A lot of people use really harsh shampoos on their hair, and it has a lot of sulfates in it that just strips out all the semi-permanent hair dye, which is actually a stain on your hair. So there are ways to gently remove the product buildup and all that good stuff with CoWash shampoos. The one that I am currently using is this one right here. It's called I Am Coconut CoWash Cleansing Conditioner. Even though it says cleansing conditioner, you should still use conditioner. If you have colorful hair like me, then it's probably hella bleached. And mine is bleached to the lightest that hair can be bleached to. Currently, I'm using this one, which is L'Oreal Mega Moisture. You can get it at Sally Beauty Supply. It's from the Pro L'Oreal line. So I shampoo my hair in the cold water, and then after I wash that out, I wring out my hair. Then I put the conditioner in, and I leave that on for at least a couple of minutes. The more water that your hair has in it when it has the conditioner in, the more the colors will bleed, which is another reason you want to use cold water, because the hot water will just make all of your colors run together and you'll just have a big blobby mess of color. Honestly, you can't 100% keep your hair colors from bleeding into each other. That's why I always tend to use colors that will look nice together. So if you use a color like green and orange right next to each other, they're just going to run into each other over time, especially if you use hot water, and it's gonna look kinda poopy. So if you're gonna use every color in the rainbow to dye your hair, then I would put, yellow next to green, and then blue next to the green, purple next to the blue. Don't necessarily put colors like orange and green next to each other. Just do them kind of, with their neighboring color in the rainbow, and that way when they run together it'll actually make a nice gradient blend instead of just having you end up with a really muddy rainbow. If you're honestly worried about having dirty hair, you can go buy a dry shampoo. and then nobody will know how dirty your hair really is. Some people find it to be such a wild idea that you can't wash your hair every day. Honestly, no one should wash their hair every day. Your scalp overproduces oils if you wash your hair every day. Even if you don't have the colors in your hair and your hair's just totally virgin hair, probably still a good idea to wash it at least every 2 or 3 days. So here we are, and I'm about to wash my hair in this hair bathtub. So first I'm gonna wanna ditch this long sleeves, you know, because hoods and long sleeves, they just don't work out, you know, when you're trying to do this. Now you're gonna wanna get a shitty towel. Okay, so got my towel up here ready to go. Cold water, here we go. This is, you know, pretty cold right now. Could maybe use a little warmth. A little more warmth. Taking off your earrings is probably a good choice. Can't mess up my eyebrows. Wrap it up like this for a couple of minutes. Using the non-conditioner side. So I don't rub my hair to dry it because that's how you can break your hair. I kind of just press on it like this, you know, and wring it out in the towel. You see, no color. I don't ruin pillowcases, I don't ruin my clothes. Sometimes after washing it the first wash, then you might have a colorful towel. But just in case, you know, use a shitty towel. Whew. It's a little bit colder in here than it was before. As you can see, the color is still here. So now if you want to get the color out, do everything the opposite of what I told you to do. To get it out in about a week, wash it every day. Wash it in hot water. Wash it with a very crappy shampoo that has a lot of sulfates in it. Keeping it in. Good shampoo, good conditioner, cold water, washing it less, which is honestly a lot better for it. Now I'm gonna blow dry my hair. I really like to blow dry it now that it's shorter because when my hair dries naturally, it just gets like pfft. It honestly just helps it behave better. And this is what I use. Golden Hot. I like it because it has a brush on it. Pony hair! I basically turn it on and I just brush my hair until it's dry. It's like the best thing ever. Just love it so much. Yes! And to give my hair more volume, I also like to blow dry it upside down, rather than just straight down. But if you're looking for that nice sleek look, this hairdryer or any hairdryer that has a brush on here like this will just make it nice and sleek and all that good stuff. It's also nice to blow dry your hair for the first 1 or 2 washes because that way the faster you dry your hair, the colors have less time being wet to bleed into each other. So now that my hair is all dry, I'm going to put this in it, which is honestly the only hair product that I ever use. And it is an oil treatment, one and only argan oil. And basically I just take a tiny little amount, a little bit goes a long way. It helps protect against heat damage and it makes your hair nice and shiny and more manageable. So you definitely want to use something like this, a heat protector that has something like dimethicone in it or a silicone in it that coats your hair. And some people don't like that stuff because it does build up, but it really saves my hair, especially since I straighten it and I curl it all the time. And then after I put that Argain, I never know how to say that. But after I put that in, I'm going to straighten it. This hair straightener vibrates. It is called Enzo Milano Go2 Professional Flat Iron. So I'm gonna go jump into that now. So I hope that this was a little informative. I hope it answered a lot of your questions. If you have any more questions for me, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Alright guys, and as always, thanks so much for watching. What is this fuzz flying everywhere? Yay! Cold water! That's the enthusiasm that you should have. Someone just knocked at my door and it was a cute little boy selling like candy for Boy Scouts or something, and the people accompanying him were like, oh my god, you must listen to metal. And I was like, yeah, I do listen to metal. And then they're like, have you heard of cattle decapitation? And I'm just like, no, I haven't heard of that. And then the girl said, you must not be that hardcore. I'm like, let me tell you about the concerts I've been to. There's some glitter in my tea. That's alright. I got an itch. Dirty hair.